Romero Lobato here, another volunteer from Austin, who'll be translating a little bit of what I say in Spanish. So the Rapid Response Network, we're basically a network of volunteers. We don't have funds, we don't have organizations backing us up. So the work we do is all volunteer. We were formed in 2008 around the Border Patrol raids that were happening constantly in our communities, both in Riverside and San Bernardino counties. And basically our work is to directly help the immigrant community in any way we can. Be that help a family locate a family member who was picked up by immigration, they have no idea where they are, help them get some loved one out of detention, give people information, know your rights information so they can defend themselves and their families. Obviously respond to injustices, unjust laws, unjust practices that harm immigrant families. And of course, and one of the big situations that came up now at the beginning of July, end of June, was the issue of the refugee families that are arriving from Central America, who've actually been arriving since 2011, but up to now has been the point where it's gotten to such a point that media has been taking notice. And so we were one of the first organizations to respond when, before the Minutemen showed up to turn back the buses. And we've been there ever since, doing whatever we can to help out either with donations, and in that period of time trying to find a shelter where they could be received, making sure these people were protected from the vicious Minutemen anti-immigrant groups. I'm going to turn the mic over to Romero before I go on so he can translate what I'm saying.
Thank you. Muy buenas tardes a todos ustedes. Gracias por estar en este espacio tan importante que es para todos nosotros. Mi nombre es Romero Lobato, soy parte de la red de respuesta inmediata, Rapid Response Network, cubriendo el condado de San Bernardino y Riverside, ¿verdad? Y les quiero agradecer a los compañeros que hicieron posible este evento para seguir continuando nuestro trabajo, nuestro esfuerzo, ¿verdad? Ya que es importante para nuestra comunidad de migrante. Bueno, nada más para adelantar un poquito lo de enfatizar lo que dice la compañera. Soy voluntario de la red de respuesta inmediata, ¿verdad? Estamos aquí en la lucha desde hace 15 años, ¿verdad? Trabajando con la comunidad de inmigrante en el condado de Riverside y San Bernardino, ¿verdad? Apoyando las diferentes situaciones que se dan para nuestra comunidad inmigrante, las injusticias que pasan. Hemos dado el seguimiento a checkpoints de la migra, a redadas de la migra en San Bernardino, Riverside. Y bueno, pues lo que aconteció en este lugar de Murrieta, ¿verdad? Fue el acabose, ¿verdad? Porque nos estamos dando cuenta que hay grupos, ¿verdad? Anti-inmigrantes que no nos quieren, ¿verdad? Yo hago esto porque yo también fui inmigrante, yo también crucé esas montañas, vine a mi escasa edad de 14 años cruzando las montañas y yo sufrí y viví lo que es ser perseguido por la patrulla fronteriza, ¿verdad? Es por eso que yo me sumo a esta tarea, a este trabajo, a este amor por darle la bienvenida a los niños inmigrantes de Centroamérica y México, ¿verdad? Entonces queremos de su apoyo, necesitamos de ustedes. No somos una non-profit, todo lo hacemos, ¿verdad? Con lo que poco que tenemos nosotros, voluntariándonos. Y este evento importante va a ser muy, muy importante para nosotros para continuar, ¿verdad? Ofreciéndole los recursos legales que se le pueda dar a estos niños que han llegado aquí con sus familias, ¿verdad? Y bueno, dejo otra vez la palabra a la compañera Janaya Dublo.
Thank you. So before I go on, I wanted to give a shout out to the groups, all the groups that have been helping since this crisis started, particularly since it started affecting this area. We're part of the Justice for Immigrants Coalition. I'm in Southern California, and they've been here since the beginning, supporting these immigrant families, all the groups that are part of the Just for Immigrants Coalition, San Bernardino Community Services Center, ICUC, all the other groups that have been, Alerta Cali, all the other groups that have been helping out with this effort. I just wanted to give a very quick update. There are no longer going to be buses of immigrants arriving, refugee families arriving here in Inland Empire. There was a big change in plans. However, every day families are arriving here, mothers and children, who are coming to stay with relatives in what is basically the first step in a very long, difficult process that they have to face. They're in deportation proceedings. They have to defend themselves through asylum or whatever other process they qualify for. So this is when they most need our help. Now that the media attention has died down and their battle for their freedom, for their well-being begins. The funds that you guys are so generously helping us out with are going to go to helping these families with their asylum process or any other legal process that they have to go through. So we really appreciate your help. As well, I just want to remind you guys real quick that the other part of the battle is nationwide, the fight to gain refugee status for these families. Because right now they have no access to work authorization, they can't get work, they're not allowed to work. They have few resources to provide basic necessities for their families. And refugee status would not only give them more protections against deportation, but it would also allow these families to get work authorization and some limited government benefits, which would really make a difference for them. So I just wanted to say we have these flyers. If you want to come by our table, if you want to, it contains more information than what I can give you right now, as far as an update on what's going on with these family situations.
Okay, so thank you very much. We are very much, nos damos la mano así a los emigrantes. Este es nuestro símbolo, ¿verdad? De unidad, de respeto, ¿verdad? De que estamos ahí por los compañeros emigrantes, los niños emigrantes. Gracias a todos ustedes. Sigamos apoyando, sigamos adelante. Gracias, buenas tardes.
Thank you. Gracias, muchas gracias. Rapid Response Network, everybody. All right.